Trump, he's racist. He's a white supremacist. Well, another post from the Muskmeister. Here is 4 minutes of Donald Trump condemning white supremacy, KKK, and racism. Are you ready? Let's check this out, shall we?
Are you willing tonight to condemn white supremacists and militia groups?
Sure. You've got David Duke just you, a bigot, a racist, a problem.
Would you repudiate David Duke?
Sure.
David Duke and robocalls are out again, the white supremacist movement supporting you. Do you have any words for that?
Well, I disavow David Duke endorsement. Okay. All right. I disavow. Okay?
When we looked at it and looked at the question, I disavowed David Duke. So I disavowed David Duke all weekend long on Facebook, on Twitter, and obviously it's never enough.
You could tell he was irritated. Like, stop asking me. I told you I'm not down. I'm not down with him.
Just distance himself from white supremacists.
The Anti-Defamation League is already out there asking the president to clarify why he didn't condemn white supremacists.
So are you prepared right now to make a clear and unequivocal statement renouncing the support of all white supremacists?
Of course I am. Of course I am.
When Chris joined, we had a news conference, and they asked me the exact same question. I said, I disavow. I disavowed then. I disavowed today on ABC with George Stephanopoulos. I disavowed.
How many times you got to say
He's
it?
a bad person who I disavowed on numerous occasions over the years.
I'm willing to do anything. I want to see
Well,
peace.
then do it, sir.
Say it. Do it. Say it. I totally disavow the Ku Klux Klan. I totally disavow David Duke. Ultimately, he got to the Ku Klux Klan, which obviously I'm going to disavow. I reject David Duke, rejected David Duke. I've rejected the KKK, the Ku Klux Klan.
David Duke is saying to his supporters and followers, vote for Donald Trump. White supremacists are saying, vote. Do you want those votes?
No, I don't want them, and I don't want him to say it.
And you want the supporters?
No, I don't want it.
What do you think of white supremacists, by the way?
I don't like any group of hate.
David Duke announced.
There it is. There it is. He just said it. And y'all still calling him racist.
Just Senate candidacy. Claiming your agenda.
And not like they called him like Hulk Hogan in a room saying hard ER N-words over and 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 over, like he says brother and man. Come on now.
Are you ready before you ask the question?
Newt Gingrich said every Republican should repudiate this guy,
I
no
did.
matter what it takes.
And I do. Rebuked. Is that okay? Rebuked.
Rebuke.
Done.
Done.
Just to clear it up this morning, can you, naming it, make a declarative statement that you denounce, that the president denounces it?
Racism is evil. And those who cause violence in its name are criminals and thugs, including the KKK, neo-Nazis, white supremacists.
Do you want white supremacists to vote for you?
No, I don't at all. Not at all.
His campaign is denouncing a show of support from the KKK's official newspaper, as in the Ku Klux Klan.
In the same New York Times interview, he denounced white supremacists. He denounced the neo-Nazis who support him.
President Donald Trump signed a...
Never anyone tell you he's racist now. Just send him my video. Send him my video.
congressional joint resolution that condemns white supremacy, neo-Nazis, and other hate groups.
When he was asked to condemn white supremacists, he didn't.
She had more meat on her then. Look, she see the face and the neck.
And you had people, and I'm not talking about the neo-Nazis and the white nationalists, because they should be condemned totally.
When specifically asked if he would denounce white supremacists, that the president dodged it.
I spoke out forcefully against hatred, bigotry, and violence, and strongly condemned the neo-Nazis, the white supremacists, and the KKK.
Well, I have to say that it's disappointing that a sitting U.S. president can't outright condemn white supremacy.
In one voice, our nation must condemn racism, bigotry, and white supremacy.
The President of the United States, in the year of our Lord 2020, refuses to condemn white supremacy.
She can't stop giggling.
Any group of hate, I don't like it. Any group of hate, I am, whether it's white supremacy, whether it's any other kind of supremacy, whether it's Antifa, whether it's any group, of hate. I am very concerned about it, and I'll do something about it.
He has yet once to condemn white supremacy, the neo-Nazis. He hasn't condemned a darn thing.
God, he's lying. Wow. Oh, man, y'all don't want me to start running. Oh, I am so transparent and truthful. Oh, y'all have more clips of me running around than Trump. You think he talk crazy? Man. That's why I couldn't get into this, because they'd be manufacturing so much lies. You already get a taste of it being a YouTuber. If you got haters out there, they already twist your words and clip you and lie about you. They do it all the time. But to be a world leader and have it done, the stuff goes super viral and people just believe it. If another guy says you're this or you're that, they just believe it. It's sad that he's got to deal with that. And that other people that didn't lie have something, whether I like them or not, too. Okay, because there's certain people out there, certain politicians out there I do not like. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, but I want them to be judged fairly. If they said something, okay. If they didn't, then they didn't. Move on. Find some other proof instead of making up and fabricating things to pull people more to your side, to believe something. You know what I'm saying? I love this compilation. Can you think of the right word? Post comments down below. Let me know what you all think, though. Is he still racist? Let me know. After all of that, is he still racist? 10 million subscribers.
On my post, is Donald Trump actually racist? That is the question. I actually don't believe that that's the question. Here's why. There are real-life white racist groups in America that are active and identified by the FBI publicly that are self-proclaimed racist. We don't have to guess about Donald Trump being racist. We have actual self-proclaimed racists in America. All we have to do is ask them, who do they think is best for their agenda? Let's start at the very top. David Duke, the Grand Wizard of the KKK, who has very publicly many times reiterated their support for Donald Trump, saying that they are, quote, 100% behind the president's agenda, and has said many times that they and Trump represent the same ideals. Don Black, the leader of the self-proclaimed white supremacist anti-black group called Stormfront, that has also been confirmed by the FBI, has also said many times that Donald Trump becoming president has been great support to their agenda. Steve Smith, the leader of the Keystone State Skinheads, a profoundly violent racist group identified by the FBI, communicates his support for Donald Trump every time he gets in front of a camera. And he just keeps going. The SPLC is the group that is responsible for bankrupting the KKK. They put out a list of the 170 active racist groups. If you go on their website, every single group supports Donald Trump. So if you're black, I don't think the question is Donald Trump racist? I think the question is, why do racists believe that he's racist? Why do people who come together around one idea, and that idea is the denigration of non-white people in America, why do they believe Donald Trump is best for their agenda? What does the Grand Wizard of the KKK see in Donald Trump that he likes? And if you're a person of color, how can Trump be good for him and you? Why do all of those groups like him so much? Do you think it's his economic policy? Do you think that these people get together and pick a candidate based off of economic policy? And if you're a white person that's considering voting for Donald Trump that doesn't consider themselves to be racist, what does it feel like knowing that you walk in the voting box and you hit the same button as some of the most abhorrently, flagrantly racist Americans? What does that feel like?